Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. We've been doing not so well, but we have reached the point. Ascension 20, with every character. What a world. We're at least half done. I feel comfortable saying that. Oh dude, this is a tough one, but I really think 18 damage for a rare relic. Basically, it's like, would you rest to get a rare relic? Or would you give up a rest for a rare relic? Wait a minute, that's not how it works. Either way, we're going to do it. Calipers. Oh, dude, a Frost Focus build? I know that you know that I know that I angle towards Frost Focus wherever possible. But this is one such situation where it has, like, incredible potential value. If we can build Frost Focus, you know, we could hit the point where we could post our run on the Slay the Spire subreddit and be like, hey, check it out, I got 9,000 block on this turn, you know? You know, I've seen the posts. You've seen the posts. We've all seen the freaking posts. Tough choices. I'm gonna go Sweeping Beam. I really value AoE on the first floor. I will buy 2 potions for sure, and, you know, I'm not intending to fight that elite. There are situations in which I could see myself getting to that elite fight, but it would require us to basically get, like, a self-repair, basically from this guy right here. Really wanted that dual cast. We wouldn't have been able to kill you. So I feel resolved, like I made the right decision there. We've taken 2 damage and we got you. Okay, fair enough. Regen potion. We have to take it. I'm going to throw in a quick bullseye as well. And then we'll see how we fare after this. But it's possible we might actually choose to fight the elite. Believe me when I say, I would rather not unless the situation calls for it. Oh, we maybe should have stalled a little bit more on that one. I hate to say it, dude, but I will still put a claw in this deck. Any kind of, like, survivability I'm cool with. Or any kind of scalability, I should say. Alright, so let's rest. Yes. I'm gonna rest, and it seems overkill. But why rest? Maybe we fight that elite with a little bit more peace of mind, and then we feel like we don't have to rest the next time it comes up. This is an absolute skill potion situation. This is 11 block. This is 11 block. Kind of an easy choice. We got very lucky to have 2 good choices there, to be honest. Well, we definitely want to do it like this. So, you take 50% more damage from orbs. So, if I'm correct, you should take 24 damage here. Yeah, okay. So, I've never really used lock on, but I understand to some extent what it's trying to put out here. Definitely want a claw. Probably want a dual cast. And I guess what we'll do is reshuffle if we get a handful of skills. This is going to suck pretty bad, but it is what it is. So you definitely claw. You don't have to skim. Maybe we choose not to skim. Next turn, still alive. Well, we're not going to do any better on our rerolls, so we're still going to be alive, but we're really hoping for a good relic here. Bag of prep. I can live with that. And, dude, I will take another claw. Thank you for asking. By the way, I'm not feeling so dumb for resting anymore, believe it or not. Still want Frost Focus, but, I mean, I tell you this basically every time. Good. The thing with Frost Focus is that you normally don't get the... Because you need the focus before the frost. I'm just trying to see if I can roll you. You got to get to 34, so that's very, very unlikely. Never mind. We've done it because we're extremely good. And then they're both going to attack on the same turn, which is extremely cool and not at all incredibly disheartening. Anyway, unless you get Glacier or something like that, you usually need the focus before the Frost. So for now, I don't mind rolling, you know, just claws. The downside, by the way, is, you know, you have to live, and that's proving surprisingly difficult as we have 1 HP right now. Thankfully, we were able to finish the job and get a regen potion, but good lord. What is wrong with you, Slay the Spire? Okay, upgrade 2 random cards and die. I don't know, seems like a pretty bad deal. So we'll remove our curse. We don't have enough for Unceasing Top, but that I don't think that super fit with the deck nonetheless. I don't know, man. Meal Ticket, I don't even think is that good. But at this point, are we in a position to be making enemies? Who's our boss? That's horrible. Give me the leap, please, so that we can maybe stay alive and we can rebound claw. And I don't know, man. Dex for the whole fight? Sure, let's give it a try. This is gonna be a little dicey, okay? I think you pop the regen potion immediately. Okay, I regret my decisions here. I really wanted to get to that rebound claw, but it happens, I suppose. Okay, so we get claw, zap. Do we dual cast? You probably, I mean, you wouldn't choose not to dual cast in this situation, I suppose. So that answers the question for you. Okay, well, we are going to live. Believe it or not. Just barely. So happy we popped that regen potion when we did then. Okay, so we gotta be very careful. Do we want to split you this turn? Ideally, no. You're already at 87. If I hit you for 16, you're definitely gonna split. I think we just do this. Pass turn, and then hope to not draw a handful of slimes. Please never speak about this. You know what? He's rolling. We can't stop him from rolling over. We might as well hit him. I hate it. Well, I mean, I guess we could have played a slime instead. It's just terrible, terrible misfortune. Why rebound a slime? Look, okay? Or rebound a strike? Look, I'm all shook up. You got a split. But maybe we just hope that you get split? Because we gotta come up with some way to block as well. I think the only way we make it out of this is by doing that. And I think that's as good as it gets for us, but it's still horrible, obviously. So we're dead. Go ahead, just kill me. Apparently I've earned it. I was very excited about Calipers, but you know, in the end, didn't give us what we needed. Life goes on. I don't know the way out of that situation, to be honest. You know what? Give me that random common relic. I love it. Okay, question marks are now valuable. I was really excited about where we were headed on the last run, but apparently I am a fool. It's an acceptable start. So we'll try to build better. I really feel like, and you know, feel free, by the way, to disagree with me if you don't feel the same about this. I feel like as a defect, the run tends to peak in difficulty on the first floor, before you see what you get from your first boss. After that point, sometimes it sorts out, sometimes it doesn't. I really like Cool-Headed, but I also recognize Capacitor's ability to be you know, very mission critical as the game goes on. Sadly, that's as good as it gets there. Like on the first floor, it's what's, you know, you try to explain it to some people, you know, when it comes to Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is not Isaac. They have some similarities. But you can't, you know, I don't care how good you are at Slay the Spire. Sometimes you just have a mathematical disadvantage. dude, we need both of these. But I'm going to start Doom and Gloom. And that's... I've evolved as a player. I'm operating under the assumption if we need Fairy in a jar, we've probably screwed ourselves anyway. And we would die regardless. But sometimes that's not true. The difference in Slay the Spire between a good player... Might as well do it like this. Between you know, like a pro player or a very good player, and a player who's not so good, i.e. myself, is the ability to take is to prove that a run is winnable via your performance. You need Consume. Am I really willing to fight 0 elites? Yes, believe it or not. Sometimes, you know, if you have a basic deck and you're going up against... If you have the basic deck, I should say, and you're going up against the first floor boss, I hate to say it, you're going to lose. We're still going to take a bunch of damage from this, by the way, but... actually... I thought maybe we would luck out there, but it is what it is. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if we could have done something with Consume there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. All I'm getting at is, I think we're making the right decision here. Hologram. You don't really want to bring back Consume yet. I think a reinforced body for survivability is got what I need. So what comes next? I think an early rest to ensure that, you know, your run doesn't fall apart is most important, dude. Gold-plated cables is extremely great if we're going Frost Focus. Now, I'm going to tell you the obvious here. As of right now, we are lacking, I mean, essentially, don't shoot the messenger. We're lacking cards. Oh, thank God. You know what? I'm content to play this for 3, believe it or not. We need non-basics. I'm happy to have Consume, don't get me wrong, but we need a little bit more on top of that. I actually feel like Chaos works just fine for us, especially if we can actually get upgrade targets. I'll pay 35 gold to be at full HP, and then Capacitor does get good, Zap gets good, but Chaos gets twice as good, so we're going to start there. We really need a little bit of help to get through this guy. I think a Dark Orb is going to be pretty valuable. You just, like, what can you say? You just, in the end, you have to hate it, right? I guess we choose to take 7 damage. Really what we're relying on is drawing reinforced body on the right turn. And if that happens, I've got the utmost confidence we can make it through this boss. We have not really been able to play Consume yet, but if we draw it on the right turn... Oh, this is a tough one again. I think, to be honest, we probably want a little extra ball lightning, but the focus from Cool Headed also would have been a target without a doubt. But for now, I really think... you know, we're in the right to try to get damage out there as early as possible and then focus a little bit more on defense on the next floor. So, Doom and Gloom right off the bat is pretty important. We really want to draw Capacitor Consume on our next turn. We drew Capacitor. Very unfortunate that we drew Reinforced Body. So this turn, we wouldn't mind focusing on defense, given the choice. But I think, really, we take 38 damage. And then... just do something like that. So we got 24 damage per turn just out there in terms of lightning right now. Are we willing? I think we're definitely willing to go on him before our deck gets full of trash. And we still have 24 damage, so he's going to be at 11. We've won. And that's, I mean, substantially better than our last fight against this guy. So Bias Cognition is your go-to every time. And then I think you definitely go Cursed Key because we need the energy to play Consume and also blocks. This turn, or this floor, we want Frost. And we are well on our way to a Frost focus build. But we need that Frost pretty quickly. So we get one more turn of safety, thank God. Probably should have gone for the Ancient Potion, but I think there are enemies on whom we'd rather use that. I mean, a dual cast is very strong here, obviously. You're doing 18 damage. We only need to play this for 3, so I think we'll definitely just do it like this. And he's in trouble, believe it or not. I mean, he's dead, actually. So we don't have anything to worry about. This deck will work. We have to get there, but it will work. Not necessary. So the Bias Cognition we can use with the Ancient Potions to gain extra focus as well. So what do you need? This is a very, very important situation for us. Certainly, a Cold Snap would be nice. Probably nicer than a Leap. So start there. And, I mean, Anchor's pretty good, but I think I'd rather have Lantern. And then, I think we're okay, but we might... Yeah, you know what? I think we can make do with a Leap. So let's take one of those as well. Exact change. Gotta love it. And we're going to dodge Elites by taking the right path, despite it being more combat-focused. 21 damage. Not great. So we're going to take 11... right off the top. And you know what? This guy does scare me. I'll pop an Ancient Potion here just to avoid Frailty, maybe. Yeah. I think that is very important. So this is going to seem busted, but I think Consume is actually the best play for us here. I am so wrong. For some reason, I was like, you'll lose the energy, but you'll get way more Frost focus. That was very dumb of me, and I apologize. We need this Lightning Orb up to the front to do max damage. Reinforced Body, if we can play it for 2, we're fine. We really need to get this Energy Orb out of here. I'm not going to say Chaos screwed us on that one, because, you know, at the end of the day, it is energy. So this now is so much damage in and of itself. You know, we get 24 damage just in our orbs. He's dead. But we are hurts. I think it's a little late for Genetic Algorithm. I think me and the community disagree on that one, and that's okay. Now, I don't know. I don't really feel like I want to deal with a negative effect, but I also don't really want to use one of our potions here. You know, like, the Ancient Potion is... Okay, it wasn't even a debuff, so don't even... There's no need to even worry about it. So I think let's start with a Zap, and then a Chaos. I'm not trying to be annoying, but like just one Frost Orb from Chaos would be pretty nice. So we can play our hand. In fact, there's like no better option. Either way, he's gonna hit us for a bunch here, but at least he's dead next turn, presumably. I think a boot sequence is very valuable. And dude, this is tough. It's actually way tougher than I expected. I would definitely use the Ancient Potion here to avoid this. Although now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, well, does Consume then mean we won't lose an orb slot as a result of this? Probably. And then we'll still have the negative effect here. I'm willing to do it nonetheless. No, it still took the orb slot. Okay, so that's actually fantastic news. I thought I had screwed it up something fierce. We got lucky. So I would probably start with a Doom and Gloom. You're attacking turn 1? Pardon me? What have I done to deserve this? I think we're dead. And that's very painful for me, because this is a great... I mean, we're not dead because of Fairy in a Jar, but we're on the cusp of death. No doubt about that. Thank God we had the Fairy in a Jar. I'm eating my words on that one. Loop is also great, by the way. I'm recognizing in myself I'm playing a little too fast, so let's slow it down. We got a lot of campfires coming up, which is very nice. We're doing 6 damage, which is basically 0. Again? How many times do you have to fight the Chosen on this floor before the game just goes, you know what? You know, you've had a hard time of it. I'm getting a little tilted. Especially because this guy, I was going to say, he starts to do about 5,000 damage. We're dead. We're dead again. There you go. Just kill me. Thank God we're not actually dead. We killed the bird with the lightning orbs. Okay. I mean, this is getting real hot. We're not even taking damage anymore. I don't know where we stand, okay? All I want to see some cool headeds. That's what I want to see. I wanted that Frost Orb at the front, by the way, because the dual cast seems... Although, hold on, if I hit you for 10 and then 28, you actually won't be dead. That's wild. You're dead next turn. As long as we don't screw that orb up. It's tough for me to take another Ball Lightning here. I think we got a good setup against bosses, but we really... Juzu Bracelet's also fine. I don't like Pain, obviously. This deck has to pop off a little faster. I don't think the Apparitions are what we're looking for, honestly. I don't think we need them because of the fact that instead of the Apparitions, we have... I mean, we just have Frost Focus is the idea. So gaining 1 extra focus or making this free. We have enough energy. I think we're better off maybe just going with Bias Cognition for now. And we really want to go to a shot. We got way too many curses, but it is what it is. Well. I would preferably not have... You know, we can always use the Fire Potion next turn. If we have to. And it's much better now. So he's doing 20. I mean, that's no good. We choose a card not to play. I don't know. We might not play dual cast. I think instead we benefit from this. Yes, we take 12 damage. You would be in the right, by the way, if you were to suggest that we have perhaps a little bit of trouble with, you know, our HP. I would say that's a very astute observation. We do appear to be having some HP-related issues. And I don't think this is an issue where energy takes us where we need to go. I think very specifically we need Frost. We're going to be at 60 HP, 50 HP. That's obviously much worse. I gotta tell you, I don't love these odds. You gotta hit him. Like, I know you lose 2 HP. Basically, we're waiting for Capacitor Consume. One day they will appear. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts. These items will exist. Do we play Bias Cognition? Hot and fresh out of the kitchen? I don't think we can win if we don't. I don't think this is like a you know, a situation where we benefit from lying in wait. I think we got to pop off on this guy immediately. We got another bias cognition. We're going to lose 2 per turn. The next phase of this plan is very simple. Survive long enough to evoke this Dark Orb. Hopefully do quite a lot of damage in the interim period as well. Why does my man have 14 block? $27 damage. Still no good. Honestly, yes. Yes. This, we got to keep that focus up. There's no reason to play that one. That one was dumb. So we're waiting on a dual cast, and it showed up. I think you got to pop it right away. You still got 8 focus. I mean, it's 260 damage. He doesn't come back from that. That's real good. I think you got to get another Dark Orb out there. And I think you got to cycle it around. Get it up to the front. So it's already doing 34 damage itself. He's taking a turn off. That's great news. Sadly, I think you basically choose to play nothing here. And this is the moment of truth. Really wanted to see a dual cast. I think we died. But I also think, you know, I'm running the numbers and I'm like, okay. Don't use that yet. Hit him with this. 34. 30. It's going to hit him for 12. He is going to kill us. Would vulnerability have gotten him? I don't know. This one pains me a little bit because I thought we were in a better spot. But hey, life goes on, right? We had a great run with the Silent last time. Probably kind of threw this one away. But we were so close to hitting what we needed. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Ascension 20 is no joke. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion to be notified when I go live in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I will see you next time. See ya.